Hey internet! It has been so long since I last sat down to film a video, so I feel like I have so much to update you guys on. Unfortunately, I skipped last week's video just because, as you know, I recently got back from Europe and I had a lot of things on, so I finally have found a couple hours to sit down on this Sunday. And unfortunately, I don't know if you can tell, my voice might be a little off, or maybe not, I don't know. In my head it sounds a bit off because I've been sick for the last week as well, so hopefully you can bear with that. So the thing that I've been doing, and I still haven't filled up most of my planners, so it's gonna look kind of empty, but I got married on Thursday, so that's why my nails are all colored and they're a bit longer. But yeah, so that was like the big thing that I did after I got back from Europe, which, as you can see, I managed to fill out a little bit more. So Europe was amazing, I had a lot of fun. Got back and then it was basically work and then wedding, which was very good. And now we're at the end of the week, so this is the week I want to plan, which is the following week. And I hope I do this right because I have not sat down to do a plan with me in well over a month now, and I have not actually filmed a video. The other thing is I'm filming on a new camera, so it looks okay on screen. There doesn't seem to be any major issues, so hopefully that will go well. I'm actually just adjust the lighting a bit. Seems a little dark up here because I've got the tripod and my computer and stuff, so that might be why it looks a bit, but hopefully the lighting isn't too bad. Please forgive me if this plan with me doesn't go as smoothly as usual, but I have been thinking a lot about how I do my plan with me's, and I've been wanting to change it up just a little bit. I don't know if I will change it much today, just because I need to just get back into the groove of filming. One of the things I wanted to try and do a bit more is that I kind of don't like how my plan with me's always end kind of empty because I fill them out during the week. So I've been considering filming a plan with me throughout the week and then consolidating it into one video, but the main issue I have with that is lighting, because when I get back from work it's dark, and as you guys know, I film with natural light and I can only do that on weekends, so I might have to set up a filming station with some lights. I'm not sure how that will go, but let me know what you guys think. Anyways, on to today. Today I want to actually keep using this kit that I used a few plan with me's ago. This is from Little Paper Prints. It is her Cherished Memories kit, and as you can see, I've already used a lot of these stickers. I will link the video where I used this kit initially down below so you can check that out. But I thought I would use the rest of this kit today, and I still don't think I'm going to be using all of it because there is a lot of stickers. But we'll see how we go. Okay, so I don't have a ton going on this week in terms of events. I mean, I guess last week was the biggest event, but I have a couple catch-ups and dinners, so I will plan those out. And I'm going to do my best to fill this one. I'm going to do my best to fill out this planner as best I can. I really want to put a lot more detail into it so it's not feeling so empty by the end of it, so we'll see how we go. But the first thing I'm going to do is put down these bottom stickers. Okay, so I screwed up. I'm going to use this to try and take it off because it's a little bit off here and that is definitely going to bother me. Much smoother and straight. That's the main thing. So next part is I'm going to work on the sidebar, just track the standard stuff. Sidebar done. Basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. I've got my shopping list, which is going to be my weekly grocery list, and usually the groceries I document here are the ones that I need for like snacks for work, that sort of stuff, not my actual full grocery list because that's kind of boring. And then I've got step count and hydration, and then I've got a habit tracker. I have been trying to use face masks a lot more, especially now that I've come back and my skin is so dry. I really want to get into using face masks more, so I need to track that. But yes, that is done, and now we'll move on to Monday. I think I'm going to be really boring, and even though I'm not feeling well, I think I'm just going to talk through what I do rather than speed everything up and then have it not make much sense. So Mondays, usually there's a lot of things to do, mostly because that's when I do edit and try and upload this video. I have been doing that very unsuccessfully the last couple times or weeks, or maybe even like for a few months now. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my makeup tutorials before, but And I know they're not the best tutorials out there. That's kind of why I stopped doing them, because I realized I'm not that good at makeup. But they were really time consuming to edit because there was music, the voiceover, and then any special effects or anything like that. It just super time consuming, didn't work for me. So I ended up just stop doing those. And then what I really kind of transitioned to was vlogs. And you would think that would be a lot easier. You would think that. And I feel like these videos that I do now for my planner channel are kind of like in the vlog realm. There's not a ton of editing involved. It's just cutting up the footage. Yeah, you would think these ones would be a lot easier to film and edit, and they are. I think I'm maybe just getting lazy. I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna put a little TV icon or sticker here. I'm just gonna cover up the yellow because it doesn't really go with the color theme today. There we go. Payday. Do I have a payday sticker? It's payday for work. Although, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure they do it on the 14th now, so it might already be in my account. I would probably have to check. And I'm going to put this full box here. There we go. I feel like I want to put like a little photo or something because it just feels so perfect for like a camera or like literally a memory. I want to put down a little picture of my cat Casper and Violet's dog Lottie because those are the main animals in my life right now. We have tried to get these two to meet in the past. It did not go well. Did not go well. I'm also going to put down a little half box. Will this fit? Yes. I wonder if I should put something down here. I might just put it in the middle. Just put it here. To mark date night because I guess it's still called date night even if you're married, right? I'm sure it is. I don't know why I keep thinking it would be called something different, but it is still date night. So I'm just going to take this sticker from Alley Cat's shop, date night, and put that down here so it overlaps a bit. And then I like to call it, as you know, Toby TV time because mostly we just watch TV. Okay, so the next day is Team Hope dinner. That is in the evening, so I'm going to put that down a bit lower. I'm going to put up the today header at the top of this one instead. And I know I've got my video going, hopefully this video going live on Tuesday. No promises. I mean, you'll see it and then you'll know that I probably lied about it. But it was unintentional. I'm going to use this little half box, even though it's really sad how this worked out. I know it's totally understandable, but see their little heart and record, it kind of got cut off, so when you take it off you only see like deck, but that's okay. Big thing for my day is uploading, is Plan With Me goes live. Do I have a little camera stick here? Well, it's more filming, but that too. I'm going to put down a small to-do list just here. Things that's not straight. I've used up so much of this undo since getting it because it is one of the best things ever. Especially for those of us who are really picky about making sure everything is straight. It is so good for that. It looks like a complete mess. Like it looks worse actually in person than on camera. So that's a good thing. I'm just going to off some of the moisture. It's very it smells a lot like alcohol. It's very strong, but it dries off. I think because of that it dries up really quickly, and so long as the ink on the sticker and the ink you're using your pen, I think so long as that's not, I was gonna say whether it's waterproof or not. I know that this one probably is waterproof and my ink is pretty, because it's ballpoint, it's waterproof, but I don't know how this goes with stickers. And I know there are some shops that use ink that is not water soluble. I have no idea what the term is, but basically it removes, like it comes out when you put water on. So I don't know how this goes with that. I haven't tried it yet. All right, let's try again. It's always hard to do this with the camera on. There we go. My camera just cut off because, okay, I'm actually really happy that I have this new camera now because it just cut off because I've been filming for a while and my old camera would just shut off and it just wouldn't tell me, and then I would find out halfway through and miss all the footage. This one beeps at me when it turns off, so I'm so happy with it. I'm going to put down this little design sticker because I need to start working on the October kit. I think I'm actually a week behind, but I've kind of forgiven that just because I know that I was, you know, away and getting married and stuff. I keep throwing that in like, oh, you know, it's like whatever. It's not whatever. I want to work on designing that. I feel like I'm going to put down kind of like a flag. I don't know why. I feel like I'm going to turn this upside down for me. Put this here. Yep. Just a little flag. And then I'm going to put down dinner. I wish this kit in a way had smaller to-do lists, like, because these ones are really long. I'm blind. They're right here. Cool. I might put one down. Just gonna put that there. Cool. Okay, Wednesday. Wednesday is the middle of the week, and I also don't have a ton going on. Work-wise, these two are much busier, and then it kind of dies down on Wednesday, which is not actually a bad thing. It's kind of like getting back into the swing of things after a long holiday. I'm going to cover up this header with just a little bit of a strip. Take this one out. Not that it really needs to be covered then I think about it, because the color is actually not that bad. Can I have a to-do? Pretty short list. I can never tell, like, if I come in close to see, it does look a little crooked. Sometimes I wish I could film myself filming a plan with me, so you could see what I mean by how it's much more difficult to, like, get it straight. I'm sure those of you who do film plan with me totally get it, because the camera is, like, right here where I usually put my head to see if it's straight. But if I did that, my head would be blocking the camera. You don't know how many times I've had to edit my head out of the clips. Not edit, but I just cut that footage out because it's not good. It looks terrible. And then in post, I'm just like, why, Celina? I'm gonna put down this little box just here. And then I am going to put a half box down. Thought it was okay. There we go. Cool. One thing I want to put down that I have not been putting down for a very long time are what I used to call hot chocolate stickers, because I actually did stop drinking hot chocolates for a while just because changed the location of where I was working, and so as in like my client moved to a different location. And so I ended up not being able to make hot chocolates the same way I used to make them. I used to make them at home and bring them into work, but now I would have to buy them at work, and outside drinks can be expensive. They really add up. So I ended up just stopped drinking them altogether, but now I've decided that I will drink tea at work because I am trying to be a little bit healthier. It's really hard to write on this side because of the coil, but what you gonna do? It's a little hot. There we go. Cool, that's Wednesday, and we'll move on to, ooh, I just shook the camera there. Thursday, I'm having dinner with Anthony, but that's later in the evening, so I will put this here. I always like checking my digital calendar before I put anything down, because it's not only the place that I put most of my work, actually I put all my work stuff in there, but because I share the calendar with a lot of people, they tend to put stuff in there so I can see whether anyone has put something in for me or not. But it seems that nobody has. So the day is mine to do whatever I like with. I'm actually going to put a longer list because I'd like to have, I'd hoped that I'd have finished the kit by then, like the October kits, hopefully by that point. I have no idea how far I would have gotten. I always like to assume that I would get a lot further than I am, but I'll be honest with you, it's very rarely the case. It's down here. Just thought I'd put my little tea thing there and I could write it here. I don't know, it's kind of cute, I think. I'm gonna put this down here because I do have a couple big meetings on that day, so I just need to make sure I've put the agenda together. Oops, wrong hand. I'm going to turn this upside down, it'll be easier for me. There we go. And I will put a little icon, a little computer icon, because it's tiny and I'm sure I'll get it wrong. There we go. That's cute. Okay, and then I have dinner that night with Anthony. So I'll move this down. I'm gonna wipe this one out so I can use a clear or kind of an empty-ish half box. Dinner with Anthony, and then I want to make sure that evening that I have printed all my new designs. I'm usually pretty good about printing as I go along, but not always. That'd be cuter with a flag. This down here. There you go. I don't know, I think that looks cute. Okay, so now we have Friday, final day of the week. Happy about that, because I don't really have a ton to note on Fridays. I mean, Fridays is more a very relaxed day. Friday mornings I like to make sure that I get all the orders done, like sent out by then for the shop, just because the weekend comes up right after, and so if there are any that I don't do on Friday, the post office won't pick it up till Monday, so it's like a 2 additional waiting days. So even if someone orders on Thursday, I try really hard to get it all done on Friday. But you know what I actually would like to start doing? I have gotten a couple comments, people asking if I would start creating monthly kits for the new Erin Condren colors, and I really want to do that. I just haven't had a chance because literally the planners came about a week before I left for Europe, and that was well over a month ago. There's just so much to catch up on now that I think about it. I think Friday night would be a good time to start doing some color matching, just because Tobias will be home for sure, since we usually spend the Fridays together, and he has an amazing eye for color. Why did I say it like that? That's so weird. He has a really good eye for color matching. He's like, that needs a bit more red, that needs a bit more green. So he's so helpful when it comes to that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna put down a slightly quicker checkbox. Sorry, I'm just gonna lift this because it's slightly off and it's going to irritate me. And now that I have this, it's like, ugh, I use it for so many things. So glad I'm not allergic to whatever glue or undo, whatever the ingredients are. I'm glad I'm not physically allergic to it, because can you imagine? But I will put down a TV box because it's Friday night. There will always be TVs to watch, but usually I bulk up all the shows that I've been wanting to watch during the week and tend to watch it then. But to be honest, there isn't a lot going on in the land of TV, as I've found, unfortunately, so I'll put down that later. It's still drying, so I'll go on to the weekend. I've got a catch up with some beauty blogging girls, but that's more around lunchtime, so I'll put that there. Got to put a weekend banner down there. Cute. Usually I leave these two empty to just commemorate certain things I've got to do, so I will just put my headers down here. This is going to be a little bit more streamlined. I'm going to try and put this here. Oops. Yep. And I'm agreeing to do. Great, I'll put this up here, and then I'll put down some checklists. I was thinking of putting full boxes down, but quite honestly, I like writing on the Erin Condren paper. Call me crazy, but I actually really enjoy writing directly on it. It just feels good. But that might be because I'm using a ballpoint pen, so that's why. But that's why I tend to prefer, if I could, I would use checkboxes all the time, but sometimes, for instance, here a full ombre hat checkbox makes more sense, so I can cover up the bar. I might just cover them up with some of these strips. I still have 2 strips left that, although I wonder, would this take up the width of the strip? It would. I could just put this down instead and just kind of covers up the title so it's not just so out there. There we go. So it just makes the color theme a little bit more cohesive. And then I'll put a full half box there because I'll be going out to catch up with the girls. Sorry, I was a bit out of frame there. And I want to put down meal stickers because I usually try and be a little bit more cautious and aware of what I'm eating on weekends. Saturday I think will have to be my filming day for that. I actually want to use this last full box, but it's not going to fit. So my little trick is this. I'm just gonna put out a little measurement thingy and I'm gonna cut it. And hope that I get it straight because I don't think I did. Straight enough. There we go. Okay, and I think that's how I'm going to have this week's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up this section of the video. I'm going to fill it all out. I'm going to put a couple more stickers down from other stores. It's just kind of a hassle to do it as I'm talking, and I'll be right back. So I'm back and I have filled out the spread a lot more than I usually do, and I'm actually really liking the whole look of it because I think it gives you a much clearer picture on what the end result looks like. Granted, not everything is filled out. I mean, I obviously can't predict how much water or steps I'm going to take during the week, and I haven't put down the meals that I have for the weekend yet because I have no idea. But I think I've filled out pretty much how I want my week to go. I know that my week won't go the way I'm hoping it will go, but this is just kind of how I hope it will go, and I'll see how it goes. Essentially, I used nail polish. I want to redo my nails tomorrow. I love the long nails. I don't know if it's clear that they're quite long. They're very long for me. I'm not used to having such long nails because I also play the piano. So I haven't been able to play the piano for about a few weeks now, but that's okay because I was away. So I really want to cut them back down so they're short again, and maybe I'll paint them. I'm not sure. They've kind of been painted for the last month, so I might give them a rest. But this nail polish sticker is from Stickers by a Happy Blue Tree. Oops, just here. So I've got that off there. Violet made these 2 stickers of Lottie and Casper. You know, this one came from the Alley Cat shop just over here. My desk is a huge mess right now, so just like putting everything out of frame so it doesn't look terrible. These more sticker creation Etsy shop owner stickers are from Obsessed with Cute. They're from her printable shop. I don't think she offers them right now. I think it's kind of like a sporadic thing. She may offer them occasionally and then she takes them down again, so I'm really sorry about that. But if you really do want them, I recommend you maybe message her directly and ask for them, because they are so worth just buying and cutting yourself, because I use them so much. These little tea stickers are from Sweet Kawaii Designs, as are this grocery and washing my brushes stickers. This little eating pancakes one, because we're going to Pancake Parlor with Anthony, so I have a little pancake icon. This is from Shannon Uncreates, and this one I think is from Lily Pink Prints. And I have this little cupcake ice cream, I think it's an ice cream sundae sticker from the Closet Planner stickers. It's Teen Shop. I'm gonna link all the stores down below so you'll see for the beauty blogger catch up. So I think that's pretty much it. Those are all the major things I wanted to outline. So I've used this same kit, Cherished Memories, now for this spread, and the original spread was this one over here. So as you can see, it's pretty full on with stickers. I've not tried to go light on the stickers. I've used exactly what I need. Didn't scrimp where I had to, but as you can see, there is still quite a lot. You've got a bunch of headers. The bottom ones are all used up, so I've just got some TV stickers on the side, a few strips, some ombre heart check boxes. This one is pretty much gone. I just cut this little strip off, but I'm going to chuck that out. You've got still tons of check boxes, more to do headers, some remaining half boxes, lots of icons and little flags, a few remaining little activity boxes. You've got these half check boxes, a full sheet of ombre heart check boxes, because I didn't do the whole weekly thing with that, so that's why I've still got all of that. Lots of page flags, and then some activity boxes. So honestly, I feel like you could technically get another week of planning out of this, especially if you plan the way I'm planning. But the only things you'd be missing now are, well, you'd have no more full boxes to use, no more bottom strips, and no more weekend banners. So it would be a little bit difficult, I think. So I'm going to keep these stickers, and I'm going to put them in my little scraps book. I have a little scrapbook, a little running scrapbook where I cut up all the old kits. I put them in there, and then I use that for other planners or kits or whatever. I really hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Let me know what you think. Did you like the fact that I tried to be a bit more comprehensive and covered more things? It's kind of a new thing to me, because it's forcing me to really think about how I'm using my time, which I think is actually a really great thing. I tend to be very airy-fairy with it, and then when the day comes and then it goes and I'm like, what did I do? I cannot remember. It probably wasn't very productive. So I do kind of like this, but it does make me think a lot more. As always, I'm always open to feedback. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my home back in Melbourne. Back to you, Internet.